normally super painful when you tweeze your own brows, or maybe it's just before that time of the month, there's a product that will really help you. You probably already have it at home called Orajel. The active ingredient is benzocaine and it's a numbing agent. So if you put it around your brows prior to tweezing, it'll be a much more pleasant experience. It's an old wives' tale that if you tweeze the hair above your eyebrows, it comes back thicker or darker. It's not true. You definitely should tweeze above your brows. The trick is just limit it to a cleanup. You don't want to push them down. You still want to create all that lift and shape from underneath. But when dealing with the shape, you need to deal with the entire perimeter. Are you getting your eyebrows done the same day as a big event and you want to look fabulous? Here's a trick. You need to tweeze and not wax. When you wax, you remove the top layer of dead skin called the stratum corneum, and makeup will not stick there. So definitely opt for tweezing. You can apply your makeup as usual and look fantastic. How many of you know what the sclera is? That's the fancy word for the white of your eye. We all know that a well-shaped brow can make a brow look lifted, but did you know if you fill in your brows with a rich neutral color, you can make the sclera, that eye white, look so much whiter and so much brighter, you will sparkle. A common mistake I see is people filling in their eyebrows with a color that is too warm for them. If you have a neutral or a cool undertone, a warm color won't look as natural as something neutral. How do you know? Take a photo of yourself with your camera with the flash on, and that picture will immediately tell you if your brows are too red or not. It is so important to have a good pair of eyebrow scissors at home. I look for two things. Are the tips super fine? Can you snip hair by hair? Also, is there a little curve at the end? This makes it more ergonomically intuitive when you're actually snipping into your own hair. Any old scissors will not do. Do you like that eyebrow look of having a few strays underneath? It's cool, it's easy, it's not overdone, they're full and natural. If you're dense under there, take away every other hair. That way you can make them look a little bit neater, but you still get some of those cool stripy strays. This is also great for guys. Do you have grays coming into your eyebrows? Don't freak out, don't pull them out. The key is to dye them. I use a soft vegetable-based dye called Reflecticil. I'll link it below so you can check it out. And also, did you know that redheads are the last to go gray? Lucky ginger. You growing your eyebrows back after a bad shaping? You just need to wait 8 weeks and then you're ready for a reshaping. Some of my clients will wait 6 months, 8 months. Your brows grow, rest, and shed. They're not one static thing where more keeps coming in. So after 8 weeks, you're not going to have much more to shape. What you eat, and this is so true when it comes to your eyebrows and hair growth. Did you know that adding things to your diet like cinnamon, sweet potatoes, oysters can all make your brows shinier, denser, fuller? Check out that full list below and know that next time you eat, you could be doing your eyebrows a favor. For a super clean shaping, you want to finish with a microdermaplaning blade. This is an eyebrow razor and it's disposable. It's really great to get that little baby peach fuzz that lives around the eyebrow, all without the heat or the chemicals of waxing, and it doesn't grow back darker and thicker, contrary to popular belief. If you're a redhead, don't feel like you absolutely need to get the red option for your eyebrows in terms of powder or pencil. Often the blonde color will suit you better. It's got a light honey taupey warmth to it that can really add some emphasis without giving you straight red. What exactly is it about aging that makes brows fall out? With women, as their estrogen levels decrease, something called DHT increases, and DHT can prevent nutrients from reaching the hair follicles. The key is to use a serum with peptides. Brow maintenance can be a pain, but it is necessary. There's a trick to making it simpler. The key here is to tweeze your brows, not when they're bare, but when you've actually already filled them in. Those strays will be a little bit more obvious on a brow that's already finished. There's a difference between thin eyebrows and fine eyebrows. Thin eyebrows are kind of patchy, generally sparse. Fine eyebrows, the actual hair is thin. If you use a pencil like Brow Architect Stilo, this has a little bit of beeswax in it, which actually makes the individual hairs look thicker on their own. When tinting your eyebrows, don't feel the temptation to have to do your whole brow. You can just do one area. Maybe you have a little gray on your left eyebrow. Maybe your right tail is a little blonde. Just address the issues that need it so they don't get too dark. It's common to have Botox to relax those vertical 11s, but sometimes a problem results demonic-looking eyebrows. You're paralyzed in the front, but expressive on the side. Go back to your doctor and just takes a couple of units on the lateral side of your brow to fix that problem. You don't have to live with it. Have you overfilled in your eyebrows? You don't need to start over. Stop. There's something you can do to fix it. Take a disposable mascara wand, even the Duo brow brush, and put it in a little bit of loose powder. Translucent is best. Comb through, it'll soften the effect, and you're good to go. Are you a tweezing addict? You need to give yourself a set schedule to actually do some cleanups. If not, you might do it every day. So pick Friday at 5, Monday at 2. Either it's bi-weekly, weekly, but give yourself dates and times so you know when to pick up the tweezers and when to sanitize a brow powder. This works for eyeshadows and blushes too. Use a metal implement. I use a small little spatula. You can use a paring knife, a butter knife. Make sure you sanitize it in 91% rubbing alcohol and then lightly scrape off the surface. Not too hard, you'll break it.